I guess maybe when the stop fighting the badgers. Now I'll just let it go a little bit more time. There we go, another week because it's another month. Founder Kusut, you made us pick this up. There, boop, relationship, you still do not have. I feel somewhat like I've said it. Wait. Maybe I'm just, that just means that they are adopted. Or something. That's just a relationship. Not a blood band or something. Cyril. Okay, profession. You need a you need your own genes, right? But not pregnancy genes. You need your own genes. Birth. Relationship IDs is still a... Yeah, I've set it there. And here we can set pet. Very interesting. Cool. We can set pet to whatever we want. I have learned so much by finding this tool. Writing item. Inventory. That's probably really iffy to use this view to set the inventory like that. Used item enemy. Effective rank. Vision burrows. No. No. The relations is the only. Wait. Before this one gets born, since in the relation they do not actually when the script when it worked before, even if I put the unit ID in, the game changed it to historical ID. But in the relationships vector, in the relationships vector, the IDs were not historical figure ID, it was unit ID. So then why would we not have like, oh, you're gonna be born any minute now. I feel like it might be a little bit. Did you sort this out? Sort what out? I've tried to give them parents, has not worked. And I'm thinking if I should change it. In the relationship IDs vector, they are using unit ID. But here we're using historical figure ID, which seems to be the thing the game wants also, since even if when this worked, to setting this manually, if I had put the unit ID, it changed it to historical figure ID. So I don't want to change this potentially mid-pregnancy. But I just feel like maybe the game has time to understand that it's going to be Dap's kid as well. Yeah, there are two IDs. There's the unit ID, this one, which is used inside of a relationships vector. I can show you. So this is of course Dimitri. So this is the ID. And that is not what we're using down here, even though that seems to be but this is the historical figure ID, which we can find down here somewhere. Yeah, 16768, which is not that is Dimitri's. So this needs to be something else, because it should be the father, not the mother. Who the mother is generally well understood when a baby is born. So they've changed that to in the relationships IDs vector here. Here they use the ID, the unit ID. So I've set this. Oh, you don't have a mother or father. Yeah, because you're adventure characters. You don't have a lover, but you do have spouse, which is the way it should be potentially. Yeah. So we're just gonna let this go as well. They're gonna have more than one kid. We can experiment, you know. Any second now. Another mouth to feed. There we go. Now, before we look in the description of this new Dumat, we are going to go here and we're going to set this before we open the description where it says who the father is and so on. We're gonna go and we're gonna relationships IDs. Oh, you have that set. Why did it work for you? Is it the time? Okay, but you have it set here, so I'm happy with that. In that case, we'll go here. We'll look at relationship, mother and father. That worked. Why that didn't? I want to be recognized as the father inside the game, not in real life. Yeah. Sas the Diamond of Bold. Why did you have Sas the Diamond of Boulders? Is that because you actually have a father and the others don't? So why though? You want to raise a family, that is excellent. They've all got daughters. This is slightly awkward. Well, we need more kids, and they can't all be daughters. That's gonna be, which is something we can change. You know, inside the editor there. That's very easy to change. Okay. Now these kids, just interest, Mefras, you have okay, no, Dimitri, you have recently given birth. What is your values? The values here is now 0, sounds reasonable. It's ticked down to 0. 1 for pregnancy cost, we set that, and pregnancy spouse. A value of 16.7, yeah. Okay. Now, ideally I should set these. Can I not? I kind of want them to. I don't get why I'm not able to set that. But maybe it takes time for it to... Well, we did change month even. Wait, they are running so much. Why are they running so much? Is there a stockpile here? You shouldn't move these things. Again. There. It's very dumb if you take them down with the cart and then bring them up again. Manually. Not good at all. So we have kids now. Took a long time to get that done. What Why did Dimitri fight the cat? Why is the cat fighting? Oh. Someone was standing in the way of the mine cart. That's no good. If you think I think if you change this if else and then single string alike victim pregnancy cost, the baby will be male. But I set it to... We've had pregnancy cost 1 for all of them. And they've all been female. Every single one of them. What I'm more interested in now is why. Also, what values can... Oh! Okay, so Mafras, if I were to check your sex is 0. That is she. I'm guessing that if I go and look at, for instance, me here, who's male, I'm just guessing that that's gonna be a 1. For sex, yes. So if I set it to... So is it the other way around? If I set the pregnancy cost to 0, will it become a female? If lover... Also, why this would depend on the if they're being a lover or not. That's... I would prefer if this didn't... let's see here. What is it? Control K C. There we go. I prefer that is not changed depending on stuff. So I'll just comment that out like that. And then we do not need to do this either, because I'm not using it. So how is that controlled? That is something we will have to experiment with. That sounds not good at all, does it? Ooh, however, very much thanks. I think when I've Googled around too, I think I've seen this script, potentially, but I was like, yeah, but this is like 6 years old. I'll just go on with things. I tried another script. Well, all right, I found a script for the forcing marriages, but that script didn't work because it was old. So I guess I used old script. I used didn't care for. So this is okay. If I were to Google on Dwarf Fortress pregnancy cost, what does that mean? A pregnancy status, modding pregnancy and birth rates. Yeah. Cost. What is the cost of one? That is the same, but it didn't transfer. If we set them to 1, but they didn't become. But they became 0 because 0 is the. Wait. If I go to one of the babies. Here. Cost and sex both 0. But if I just go and your Mafras, if I go and check your information, maybe they. Well, if they take it from a mother, they will always be female. So to say. But here we can see that we did put it to 1. So then, if this cost is transferred to the cost of the baby, which would be the same as the sex, then they should have been male, but they didn't become male, they become female. This is all very something. Well, I think like we have achieved the thing, right? And thank you very much, you, for providing an updated script with which we could reliably set pregnancy, even though the fathering was a little bit. Well, maybe that was just a issue with like how much time the game had to like put the different values where they should be. Maybe it was just too short to give the game a 30 value there, and basically that was instant. Instant infant. Yes. Buy now and you get 2 instant infant. No, don't do that. Yeah, I think we have been. We've made the progress that we want. However weird it feels, and we will have to continue. I could, in my, as you saw, my other file, I can play around and see if I can reliably create kids the way we want them. That's also bad. Well, reliably produce kids with 2 parents, so to say. Victim print cost math random. Yeah, that will work. This time it is a boy. But the thing is, like, I'm just being confused. Like, if we set it to 1, I can try that out as well. I will try to find time for experimenting with the sciences of dwarven genetics. I am God, it seems. Armok is having fun with some fiddling with dwarven repopulation. Yes, but we shall stop for today and continue next time. This will go up on YouTube. If you want to watch previous episodes of this, you can go there. There is also other stuff over there. Thank you very, very much once again to Shio for helping out with the science. Yeah, we need more science. More science. And thanks to everyone who has been watching. Hope you had a good time watching today. Let's see. And we'll be back. I'll be back next Sunday, same time and so on, I strongly believe. Let me just check. So that, because I think it's not yet. It's not yet, but daylight saving is coming up. And that is confusing, because I move my clock forward 1 hour, which means that I am in the... I skip. I hate it. I will then, if I move forward, my time will become 12 on Sundays earlier than for you. So for you, I'm starting 1 hour earlier after. Yes, yes. That's how it works. That's how it works. It isn't next week. It seems. It's not... It is not next week. Yeah, it's not for some time. It's in a few weeks. But in 2 weeks... It is in 3 weeks, I would say. And in 2 weeks... on Saturday, I'm gonna also have a WWF charity stream, so you could come also for that, but I'll talk about that again, I guess, when we're closer to it. Still 2 weeks to that. So yeah, thanks very much for today, though. I don't think we are raiding anyone, because we usually raid Okami, but he is having family time, so he's not streaming today. So we will just be happy with that, and hope to see you next Sunday when we continue and do more baby science. Baby science. Okay. Yeah. Hope you have had a good time here. As I said, take care of each other and yourselves, and so on. Thanks for today. Goodbye. Hope to see you next time.